What's happening, Capricorn? Welcome to Venusian Empress Oracle and Empress Melissae. We're here to do your new moon in Leo reading. Yeah, so let's take a look at first the astrology, and then I will get into the oracle, tarot cards, and of course we'll flip the divination coin at the end for one question, so stick around for all that. So, Capricorn, you prefer to take the lead with your investments, and this is actually one of your most admirable qualities, whether personally or in terms of business. This month's new moon in Leo will bring new energies and potentials to your 8th house of intimacy, mergers, joint ventures, and shared resources. Ooh, lots of collabing going on, it sounds like, and lots of abundance too. Okay, Cappy. Now, given that Venus has been retrograde in this area of your chart for almost a month now, you are no stranger to the financial and or relationship themes that are being brought to your attention at this time. To commit or not to commit, that is the question. In the meantime, the moon will face off with changemaker Uranus, triggering a shocking and unexpected change of heart. So, try to tread lightly before going all in. Fortunately, with the help of Mars, Mercury, and Virgo, you have the mind and skill set to get your own way if need be. Cappy's pretty good at that, isn't he? And she. All right, guys, let's get into this. Take a nice, slow, deep breath and let it out when you are ready. Watch your ears. Thank you so much, angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides. We honor you for this circle of protection and wisdom for Capricorn. Calling back our power and returning evil eye to sender as appropriate. Let us get into your reading, Capricorn. How is everyone doing out there? So good to have you here. We got the Sun Dancers and the Ice Queen. So you could be thawing your heart out a little, maybe being more open to being around other people. The Ringmaster of Scrutiny, but definitely still using your discernment is what I'm hearing. You know, being careful about who you're hanging around. The Eagle King, the big picture, and angelic help. So I do feel like that you're being open to other people that you could potentially work with at this time. Wise Woman of Wonderland, though, would definitely indicate that you're being aware of, you know, not being Alice in Wonderland, not getting too caught up, you know, in the mystical, magical aspect of things, but really being honest and true with yourself, perhaps, at this point. All right, Capricorn, what is coming out here? We have the Hungry Ghost in reverse, which is actually good to see. The High Lady of Love and Compassion at the bottom. So the Hungry Ghost talks about obsession, scarcity consciousness, and attachment. So it feels like you are finally breaking free of some, what do they call that? Abundance blocks, you know, basically not having a lack mentality, not feeling like that, you know, perhaps you're just kind of stuck in the past, perhaps. Some kind of energy like that is what this feels like. Reverence, kindness, and consideration. So I do feel like, again, you are being kind to yourself, kind to others, but discerning at the same time. You are being more open, but I feel like you're making this higher connection in some way with the Buddha coming out here. The High Lord of Gratitude and Service, selflessness, humility, conscious action. So something you're going to be taking action on, and it feels like it's more like an energy, if you will. Maybe something that you've been holding within yourself for some time, some negative way of thinking or feeling perhaps about a particular situation, and you're choosing the high road is what I was hearing, Capricorn. So let's read 14, which comes to a 5. That is all about making a choice and a decision. When we're talking about 5, it's like the middle between 1 and 10, right? And when we talk about numerology, so 5 is like the crossroads. So you're definitely at the crossroads of something at this time. So take a look at this card and see what it may mean for you as I read the meaning from the book. When the hungry ghosts come to challenge, it is a sign that you have succumbed to the fear of lack, which is whispering in your ear that you will fail. Whatever it is that you have intended, you have stayed too long in the desiring stage. Longing and yearning have become your constant state of mind. So what I see with this particular card, which talks about action, because this card talks about, no, I thought it talked about non-action. Maybe that's what the other card talked about. Let me take a look real quick. No, so you're being kind to yourself. I feel like you're starting to change this energy around where you are feeling more at peace with yourself. Again, changing that way that you're talking about yourself, about what you're able to accomplish and do, right? So with this action card, because this talks about conscious action, humility, and selflessness. So this is, it feels like really taking the power back in your hands to make choices in your life, and understanding that you're not bound, if you will, by the past and how things have worked out up until this point. Are you comparing your experience with others, and do you envy their success? Do you judge yourself only on your material accomplishments? Are you afraid there will never be enough for anything, and none of your dreams will be there awaking in reality, upon awaking in reality? Perhaps you have turned to compulsive eating, shopping, working, or drinking to distract yourself. Let go of the illusion of lack and accept things as they are, perfect, abundant, meaningful expressions of the divine. There will never be enough for the hungry ghosts that challenge you, for the only experience they know is scarcity. It is not your job to feed them. They will lose their power to haunt you. Trust in the abundance of spirit. So stop feeding those hungry ghosts more than anything is what I feel that spirit is saying at this time, Capricorn. If you have been in more of that negative state of mind, this is time to be selfless and love yourself. Really trust in spirit, you know, that higher power that is going to move you into that beautiful next and new phase of your life with this new moon energy. I mean, what better time than now? Know your worth and cool your emotions. So this is definitely about re-regulating, self-regulating our mental emotional state, especially if we're thinking about things from the past, if we're feeling like perhaps something is going in a direction where you're starting to feel like, oh, I'm starting to, you know, feel like things are going that way again, where it's not going to work out, you know, and then you get yourself all worked up, more or less. Unleash your kindest self with cool your emotions, just like the Lady of the Compassion. And this is your energy, Capricorn. So this is definitely about getting into that more gentle instead of more devilish side of yourself, if you will. All right, so we're tapping more into that angelic aspect, especially with the High Lord of Compassion coming out here, or gratitude and service coming out here, because everything that you do, good or bad, does add to the collective whole, right? So how do you want to be adding, my dear Cappy? The good is calling to you at this time. Come to the good side. Leave the dark side behind. All right, so first quarter moon in Taurus, release control and be humble. Sit down. We got some Kendrick Lamar coming through here. Be humble. All right, don't be that bull in the china shop, as we were just talking about in Sagittarius's reading, because that's what came out for them. All right, so don't get too hot-headed. You know, just really take a look at things and be honest with yourself about perhaps what you need to do and how you need to move forward. Trust the universe and take a breather coming out here today. Time to exhale is what I heard. All right, time to release, exhale, you know, breathe, allow things to work out the way that they're meant to. Again, take a breather. Could be time for you to remove yourself from a situation that is getting you too heated, is what I also heard. And we have, see the bigger picture, breathe through the tension. Look at that. We got some beautiful Arizona energy coming out there today. You could be feeling like you're in a desert, stuck. something of that nature, but you're being asked to look at the bigger picture here. You know, again, perhaps that you're not stuck, that, you know, things aren't necessarily bound to one particular way or another. Focus on the positive. That Sagittarius energy is definitely coming through here today, asking you to remember that you have choice in this matter, and it all starts where? In your mind. Yes, you have to take control. That's exactly what this is about. Don't mind fuck yourself anymore. All right, don't allow others to talk you out of what you know is best for you, to get you out of this positive energy that you really need to be in, that we all need to be in, you know, as much as possible, especially when we're talking about manifestation. Man, I've been reading some stuff lately that's really been opening my eyes to stuff. Someone could be coming back to make an offer to you, to apologize. I definitely want to offer you something, perhaps to move forward with them. This could be some sort of, it doesn't have to necessarily be love, you know, it could be someone coming back from the past, but more than anything, I just feel like, you know, it's an offer to really, you know, move forward in more positive ways, is what I see. You've been juggling a lot, and you could have definitely been dealing with someone that you're married to who hasn't been necessarily honoring their vows, if you will, or commitment, with that juggling energy, keeping you stuck and not being able to move forward and really live your life. Perhaps I didn't even see the hangman on the bottom, but again, feeling stuck, perhaps feeling like you need to heal. You know that things are not right, but it's about releasing control so you can calm those storms that are behind you, so those ships can finally come into shore. I was thinking of a song. Ship into the shore and throw away the oars forever, 'cause I can't fight this feeling anymore. I don't know why that old song is coming out, but it is, so there's that. May relate for somebody. I mean, I'm an older person, so you probably listen to older music too if you're older like me. All right, so definitely the blindfold has been taken off here. You know, I feel like this is someone who, perhaps, Cappy, you could be looking at your life now like, you know, I don't need to be in this state. I don't like being in this state. You may be feeling pretty irritated and pissed off a lot, especially with that Scorpion energy coming out here today. But there's this struggle going on within you to really be honest with yourself, perhaps about something big in your life, you know, where you're at, and more than that, how to move forward from here so you really can be happy. Trust in the universe. There is definitely some secrets going on here today, but I don't feel like that they're hidden from you necessarily. This could be what's going on within yourself as well. Again, things that you're hiding within yourself, this imbalance. Going back to the past, that's absolutely what this is about. So either something keeps trying to come back from the past for you, or you keep going back to something. All right, and you're really being asked to let this go because it is affecting your finances. This is definitely some kind of hurt, heartache, heartbreak, something that weighs heavy on your heart and your mind is what I heard. But you're being asked to see the bigger picture and to perhaps cut your losses is what I heard, because this is you, Capricorn, with this Pentacle, King of Pentacle energy. You've taken a loss, or you may be taking a loss in the near future is what I heard. Yep, Seven of Swords coming out, but it's going to be a victory. It may not seem like it in the moment, but yes, you are going to be riding on your white horse, your high horse is what I heard. Somebody's definitely going to be sorry if they did cross you is what I heard. Absolutely, because you are going to cut them out. You won't give them another chance to do so again is what I heard. Okay, well, let's see what some love messages are coming through for you, Cappy. This could be someone you are in separation with, or it could just be messages that someone is not telling you. These could be messages, things that people want to tell you but are not. Now, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and bell notifications so you don't miss any readings I put out. Let me know below how this may be resonating, and if you have a Cappy friend that could use this reading, don't forget to share it with them. If you need a personal reading, all of that is in the description box, guys. Let's see, Cappy, what are the love messages for you at this time? Capricorn. I know I was wrong, but not by not talking to you. Would you be open to talking now? So somebody definitely was withholding, was not sharing something with you. Now they want to tap into that compassionate side of yourself, you know, that side that perhaps, you know, they have been dealing with all along, but now perhaps you're not in that energy any longer, is what I heard, Capricorn. What else is coming out here today? Cappy may not want to talk, is what I heard. I know I hurt you. I don't want to hurt you again. Can this person keep from hurting you again? Do you even want to give them another chance? Once again, I feel like this person is trying to talk to you, maybe trying to reach out to you energetically, you know, psychically, trying to come in your dreams, that kind of thing. Maybe they know better than to try to reach out to you physically, is what I heard. The thought of you drives me crazy. Whoa. And definitely want to be careful about that kind of energy. This is what you could be discerning as well too. And why you're so on guard with this particular person, why they make you tense, you know? And that could be the reason why you want to separate, or why you did separate from this energy as well, because you saw how they had you in this unhealed state, always dealing with, you know, having to look over your back, never being able to trust, never being able to focus on your work, perhaps, and your money, because you are always looking over your shoulder and can't trust the people that are closest to you. I was selfish and immature. Please forgive me. So they definitely would like another chance, Cappy, but of course it seems pretty obvious here that the ball is in your court, so it's going to be up to you. Let's get an answer to your question, shall we? Perhaps if you should give this person another chance. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. All right, well, the answer coming out today, depending on how you ask the question, is a yes, my friend. Beautiful Capricorn. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate you. 1717 I just saw on the timer. I wish you guys nothing but the best ahead for the week, and definitely come back and join me for another reading, or check out one of the other ones for your sun, moon, or sorry, moon, rising, or Venus sign. See you soon. Bye for now.